Good morning. So I wanted to share the reminder that Holy Spirit gave me this morning, and it was just a bit too much for me to text or type while driving, so I thought I'd make a video and do what I do best, is run my mouth, right? I was getting up this morning, and one of the things that the Lord just was reminding me of was the distinction between Chronos and Kairos. These are types of timing. And in the Chronos or chronological, that's that root word there, chrono, it talks about numerical and ordered by a set time, numerical time. And the Kairos is God's timing, or he operates in the timing of eternity. And there aren't any barriers, as in with the other kind of time. There are barriers. There are beginnings and endings. There are limitations, and those limitations are numbers. And one of the things he just was encouraging my heart about was that I am living in the Kairos time of God. We are living in the Kairos time. We operate in his timing. And as women particularly, we have a lot of numbers. At this time, we get our cycle. At this time, we can have babies. At this time, we can't have babies. At this time, we should be married. Nobody's going to want us after this time. At this time, we're considered an old maid. At this time, I should have my career. And oh my goodness. And it's based on numbers. Oh, if I wanted to be an actress or a star or a singer, you had to be doing that thing at 2. And now I'm 22 and I'm dead weight in the water. We have these numbers that limit us. But in the Kairos timing of God, those numbers mean absolutely nothing as far as when something can happen or cannot happen. The numbers in the Kairos timing of God simply serve to augment the testimony. So now, like a Sarah who at 100, she's having a baby. So the 100 is now serving as an augmentation to the testimony, not to a limitation to the testimony, if that makes any sense. And so I was just encouraged by that because, man, the numbers are real. Hear me when I say. But in the Kairos timing of God, there are no barriers, no boundaries. And if God has established it to be so in your life, whatever that may be, in his timing it shall be. And he has no limitations. He is not limited by numbers. It is only serving to augment the testimony of God in your life. So at 45, yes, at 45, you may be able to say, here I am now, a multi-million-dollar CEO of a company that started 15, 20 years ago. But at 45 is when it began to pop off, even though I have less future than I have past at this point. God is like that. And he calls us to be fat and flourishing, even in the limitations of our numbers. All right, I'm done. Holla.